The Irish lass kicker.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
What the?
I don't think we're going to wait for the match to start.
What a career Becky Lynch has had so far here in WWE.
A young lady who has prided herself on being different. A young lady who has prided herself on thinking outside the box. And she has taken that mentality to tremendous success here in WWE.
Come on, negotiations have broken down and we now have a war on our hands.
Yeah, they couldn't wait to get her.
As we get underway, I'm expecting... Now that got those shoulders on the mat. Ember Moon did it! Well, they don't call it Extreme Rules for nothing, guys. Let's take another look.
Here is your winner, Ember Moon.
You're looking at the winner of this one-on-one match.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
As we close the book on this match. And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Well, you can't ask for much more than this, especially given how talented these...
She goes for the cover. The pinfall and the victory. We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Ember Moon.
There's plenty of reason for celebration tonight.
Hey, she was the better woman of the 2 tonight. It's that simple.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Well, you can't ask for much.
She goes for the cover. And the kick out. Spinning kick to the gut. Got her where she wants her. Big time move coming up. German suplex. Woo. I gotta say, watching this match, I'm definitely seeing similarities to the May 2016 Extreme Rules match, where Roman Reigns defended his WWE World Heavyweight Champion. She goes for the cover. And she kicks out with relative ease. Not yet. You got him in a pin attempt. She got the shoulder up in time.
So resourceful.
A crucifix, shoulders on the mat.
When it comes to brutality, I would agree with Michael Cole's assessment that this match shares similarities with the 2016 Reigns Styles match. Though for me, the biggest story of that night came after the match.
I'd agree with that for sure. Absolutely nobody thought they'd see Seth Rollins on that night, especially Roman Reigns.
Big elbow. Boom!
Back inside the ring now. Something to keep in mind when squaring up with Becky Lynch is the last kicker can just as easily lock you into submission as she can realign your spine with a suplex.
That's obvious. Becky Lynch's repertoire is impressive. What concerns me the most, Cole, are her vicious strikes to an opponent. I'd say they'd cross the border of illegal.
As we mentioned, something that's become a trademark of Becky Lynch is her ability to dominate an opponent in a split second. And Corey, it's outrageous to imply that Becky breaks the rules in her matches.
The first ever SmackDown Live Women's Champion wants to show that it doesn't matter who you are. When you play with straight fire, you are going to get burned.
Guys, you never know what you're going to see in a match like this. And if you need proof of that, just go back to watch Daniel Bryan versus Kane from Extreme Rules 2014.
As Corey mentioned, Daniel Bryan versus Kane from 2014 provided scenes we never thought we'd see. Most notably for me was Bryan carrying Kane.
Becky Lynch, exploder suplex. Perfectly executed, guys. As we've seen in the past,
she goes for the cover. And the kick out by Becky Lynch.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
I'd have to agree with what Byron's saying. When you've got action taking place all over the arena, complete with every weapon imaginable, it's not easy to keep up.
Well, try, Cole. That's what you're getting paid for, isn't it?
Becky Lynch may be slowing some here.
This is not how she drew this one up.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
Well, there's still plenty of match to go here, guys. Unless something crazy happens, I don't envision this being the end of the road for her.
She's in full control now. Becky Lynch seems helpless. She's in control. Look out here.
This is going to frustrate Becky Lynch.
Impactful slam. The stakes were high at 2016's Backlash, where one woman would be crowned the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion in a six-pack elimination challenge match.
The excitement level was off the charts, Michael. The WWE Universe saw Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, Natalya, Carmella, Alexa Bliss, and Naomi compete to be the first woman to hold the magnificent prize.
To elaborate on that Backlash match, fellas, the six-pack challenge is one of the more unpredictable forms of competition in WWE. I didn't think Becky would thrive in that type of environment.
It's good to see you be wrong, Corey. Becky won and cemented her name in the WWE history books as the first SmackDown Live Women's Champion. I was honored to have called that match and witnessed Becky achieve her lifelong dream.
Byron, one thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon is that she can overcome any adversity thrown her way.
And I think she proved that most in 2017 when she was sidelined for several weeks due to a shoulder injury, but eventually returned to capture the NXT Women's Championship later that same year.
Back in from the apron.
Big time slam. Vicious. If I could reinforce what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's NXT Women's Championship victory, what made it so impressive, in my opinion, is that she had to defeat not one, but three other women to capture the gold.
That's right. It was at TakeOver War Games where Ember Moon turned back Nikki Cross, Peyton Royce, and Kairi Sane.
Becky Lynch going for it.
She's almost out of it.
In matches like this, guys, you learn very quickly which superstars have what it takes to
Paying way too much. He has to tap out.
Extreme Rules is not for the faint of heart, as you can see in these highlights.
She's taking care of business. Oh, I can't believe this. Look at her go. And that's exactly how she wanted to end this thing.
Here is your winner, Becky Lynch.
And there's your winner.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
The Fireflies are out.
Just has an innate ability to mentally disturb anyone.
What's going on here?
Here we go.
All I know is that he believes he's been reincarnated. That he's been freed of Sister Abigail.
Well, I'm not going to argue with him. Bray Wyatt's true essence is no longer suppressed.
Feels like he's more terrifying and more dangerous now than he's ever been.
Bray's thinking clearly.
Well, Bray's opponent tonight is going to find that out firsthand.
Byron, you should get in the ring right now and do a one-on-one interview with Bray Wyatt. It'd be great.
Are you out of your
You
mind?
can ask all the hard-hitting questions.
Absolutely. I have no questions to ask. I'll just watch.
Oh, man, still not officially underway.
Well, official or unofficial, we're rolling here.
Down to the floor. Without a doubt, this is a volatile situation, guys. WWE superstars are dangerous without weapons. Then you put them in an environment like this, and who knows what you're liable to see. Byron, he looks like he has no idea where he is.
Yeah, he is definitely on Dream Street, Michael.
Boom! Looking for the finish.
Hard to argue Michael's point on volatility and the volatility of this match, but what I think oftentimes gets overlooked is the mental anguish that goes along with competing in a match like this.
Oh, boo-hoo. Cry me a river, Saxton. These competitors knew exactly what they were getting themselves into when they chose this profession.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Real quick reminder, guys, there are no disqualifications and no countouts in this one. Anything is legal. Oh, and there are enough weapons under the ring to fill an armory. Uh-oh.
As Corey mentioned, there's a treasure trove of weapons under the ring. Everything from kendo sticks to steel chairs to fire extinguishers. If you can think about it, it's probably under there.
And when that's the case, it's not a matter of if you're going to get hurt, it's a matter of how badly you're going to get hurt. Of course, Extreme Rules matches have resulted in some gruesome moments over the years, and perhaps none was more gruesome than in 2012 when Brock...
He's got the shoulders down.
And Bray Wyatt kicks out.
Come on. Did you really think that was enough to take out a Wyatt? Oh, nasty impact.
His shoulders are down.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Yeah, good luck keeping those massive shoulders on the mat.
As Byron mentioned, Lesnar's attack on Cena in 2012 was without question gruesome. And furthermore, I don't think I've ever seen John Cena manhandled like he was on that night.
Yeah, Lesnar definitely brought it to Cena that night. But what's truly amazing is that John Cena eventually found a way to win that match.
Double schoolboy. Here's the cover.
I'll tell you, watching Extreme Rules matches make me happy. My in-ring days are behind me. You talk about a treacherous environment to compete in.
And a kick out. Double schoolboy. Going for the cover. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Too soon.
Ooh, what impact. He goes for the cover. Bray Wyatt might get an early 3 count. Bray Wyatt with the victory. And here's another glance at these superstars in action.
Remember this? Man, this was great. He's getting after it here. And here's the last piece of the puzzle.
Here is your winner, Bray Wyatt.
Took it to another level to gain that win.
Wow. We just saw a Monster Slayer strike right before our very eyes.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears.
Here we go.
Uh-oh, this is the confrontation.